welcome guys, and you are welcome to today's edition of our training. And in this training I'm going to show you how you can create a webmail for your business. How you can create a webmail for your business. So I'm going to walk you through how a webmail looks like. A webmail is just a mail that is a kind of customized email that you can use if you have a domain name and hosting. Alright, and of course you know that a mail is used to send a memorandum or a letter, like an online letter from one person or one organization to another. For example, now we are so conversant with our Google Mail, which is our Gmail. Of course, you already know that if, for example, you are going to send a Gmail, for example, you are going to create a Gmail, you should be having like xyz@gmail.com. Now, if you are going to go about this, I'm going to show you an example of a webmail. Alright, so I'll just go to mine, for example, and then I'll say webmails. Okay, webmail.com.ng/webmail, webmail.com.ng/webmail. Alright, so I'm going to log in, for example, to my email. For example, I want to see it so that you know how a webmail operates. Okay, so you are going to see that it's going to be info@glimpsemedia.com.ng, info@glimpsemedia.com.ng. Can you see that now? info@glimpsemedia.com.ng. So I'm already showing you here the highlighted portion on this particular work is info@glimpsemedia.com.ng. Now you can see that I have several emails that I've received. Okay, I have several emails that I've received from organization and also individual. Now, one thing I want you to take into consideration is that if you must open an email or a webmail rather, you must have a domain name and hosting. You must have a domain name and hosting. So if you don't have a domain name and hosting, it will be very difficult for you to have a webmail like this. So you can have, for example, now you can see this particular email I received from this company here. Say business@trainingexpress.org.uk. So this is, for example, a company from the United Kingdom that sent me a mail. Alright, and it's very simple to create something like this. You see it now. Hello, I hope you are doing well. My name is blah 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 blah. Can you see that now? So you can create a kind of webmail for your company. You can create a kind of webmail for your company. So creating a webmail is a very simple something that you can do. So if you're an organization and you want to create your own webmail, make sure you follow through this process that I'm going to show you in this video. Now, what am I going to do next? Now, I'll go to a domain name and hosting company. I'm going to be using Extra Host Pro as an example. So I already have an account with Extra Host Pro, for example. Now you can buy domain name and hosting from this particular company. Alright, you can buy domain name and hosting from this particular company. All you just need to do is to create an account with them. You create an account, you fill in the information, and then you buy your domain name and hosting. But I don't want to waste much time. I just want to go into a cPanel, because once you have purchased your domain name and hosting, the next thing you are going to get is your what? Your cPanel. Your cPanel is known as your control panel. Alright, now I'm going to walk you through that process. So just make sure you follow through the class from the beginning till the end. Alright guys, so right now I'm about to log into the cPanel of this website I'm going to use for this class training. Alright, I'm going to walk you through the process of creating your webmail. I'm going to walk you through the process of creating your webmail. So if you have purchased your domain name and hosting, your hosting company is going to send you your cpanel logins. So once you got your cpanel logins, once you have gotten your cpanel logins, you'll be able to access all this you are seeing on my screen right now. So you can see that your cpanel is always like this, anywhere, any day, anytime. You always see it like this. Now look at, for example, now this is our cpanel. You see the email, you can see the email, you have the email accounts, you have the folders, you have the email routing, autoresponder, default address, track delivery, and so on and so forth. Now I'm going to click on email accounts. 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 Awesome. Now you have this. You have this. So it's very, very simple process. You can see it now. Now the next thing I'm going to do right now is to click on create. I'll click on create. So immediately it displays this. I'll click on what? Create. I'll click on create. Now the username is going to be any username. It can be customer care at premiumstarawards.com.ng. It can be complaints at premiumstarawards.com.ng. It can be sponsorship. It can be anything. So I'm going to use business as my username. So I'll say business at premiumstarawards.com.ng. So I'll create a password for this. I'll create a password. I can use any password I like. Alright, so I have this password now. Then I will just click on create. I'll click on create. In less than a few minutes you are done with this job, and you can charge your clients for it. You understand? As low as it can be 35,000 to 50,000 naira. You understand? You can do that for your clients. So it's very, very easy to create, but follow the instruction as stated here. Alright, now awesome. The email has been created. So we now have business at Premium Star Awards. So if I'm going to send this to a client, for example, now I'll then go to premiumstarawards.com.ng slash, I'll now have webmail, and then I'll enter premiumstar.com.ng slash webmail, premiumstarawards.com.ng slash webmail. So that's going to be my administrative URL. Like, how do I log in to check the back end, like the email that has been sent to my webmail? So then the email is going to be business at premiumstarawards.com.ng. So that's going to be the email. Then I'll enter my password. So always use the password that I can easily remember. Can you now see it now? Login successful. So I'm able to log into my email easily. Can you see that now? Alright, the next thing I'm going to do is to click on open. I'll click on open. So I want to have access to the email, for example. Now I want to have access to the email. Now the importance of having a webmail is that when you are sending a memorandum as an organization to another organization, it is always important that you use a webmail, because it's like business to business relationship, in the sense that your what's it called now, your fellow business person will see that as an opportunity that, okay, this is a reputable organization and a brand with credibility. You understand? So they want to do business with you because you have a business email. So if you don't have a business email, it is very, very important for you to get your business email, which is otherwise known as a web mail. As you can see it here, it's known as web mail. So it's opening up right now. My network is a little bit slow, so just bear with me. It's going to open right now. Awesome. So this is the email. The email has just been created. And then the next thing I'm going to do right now is I'll click on this just for opening sake. I just want to check my inbox. I want to check my inbox. So the first thing I'm going to get is to get a mail like this. This is a default email you are going to get. As soon as you open up your web mail, you are going to get this default email. Now I want to set up my webmail properly. The next thing I'm going to do is to go to settings. I'll go to settings. Then having done that, I'll click on identities. Then I'll click on business@premiumstarawards.com.ng. I'll click on it. So depend on your own domain name. Alright, that's what you're going to be seeing there, but follow the process. Then display name. What display name do I want to use now? So I just say Premium Star Awards. Then organization, I'll say Premium Star Awards. Awesome. Then the next thing, I'll click on what? Save. I haven't done that. Now the next thing you're going to do is to go to your inbox. You go to your compose, like you have to compose a mail. I want to compose a mail. Then I want to send it to Peculiar Dreams 2022 at gmail.com. Then I can call the subject proposal. Good. Then I received your sponsorship letter. Can you tell us how you want to come in to the organization? So this is just, it can be any email, and then you can attach a mail, like you can attach a file like a picture. So I can decide to attach a picture there. You understand? You can attach a picture there. So let me use this picture as a case study. So I can decide to attach a picture if once it's not compulsory. Now the picture has been attached. Now return receipt. If you want a delivery status notification, like you want to be informed that the person has received it, that it has delivered, you understand, you can also turn on your what? Delivery status notification. Then the next thing you are going to do is to click on what? Send. It's as simple as that. Now in case you don't get this email in your inbox, in case the person did not get the email, the receiver did not get this email in his inbox, then you should tell the person to go to his spam message. To check his spam message, and then he's going to receive the email. You understand? So this is it, the message sent successfully. So right about now, I'll go to my Gmail. To check if the mail has delivered on my Gmail. I want to see if the mail has delivered on my Gmail. So if you don't have a domain name and hosting, you cannot open a webmail. You can't open a webmail. So you must have a domain name and hosting. So it means you have to buy your domain name and hosting first before you can have access to a webmail. Alright, I'm not saying it here, so let me check under my spam. Let me check under the spam messages. So most times Google will tend to put it under spam. If you don't see it under your inbox, just check your spam messages. You check your spam messages. So you check. Alright, this is the email here. You can see it now. So it's hidden under my spam. You can see that now. It's hidden under my spam message. So I'll click on it. And then the next thing I'm going to do is report not scam. So it will now move it to the what? My inbox. So why is this message in spam? He said it is similar to message that were identified as spam in the past. Can you now see it now? So I can just say report not spam. Can you see it? It will now move automatically to inbox. So subsequent message I'm going to be receiving from this company now, it will be appearing directly in under my inbox and not under spam message. Can you now see it now? So this is a message, and as you can see now, we say one attachment. Can you see it now? One attachment, which is the picture I added to this letter or to this email I sent. Can you now see it now? So this is how to create your webmail easily. Can you see the business name that is appearing now? Business. This is the domain name. Why the company's name is what? Premium Star Awards. Can you now see it now? This is the company's name. Alright, you can also add image. If you want to add image, you can go under the settings. You can go under the settings and then add other, like the display messages and stuff like that. So you just try to do everything that you need to do. So this is how to create your webmail easily. You understand? This is how to create your webmail easily. And if you still have questions to ask me on how to even design a website from start to finish, you understand, you can send me a message on WhatsApp, and the number is displaying on your screen right now. So it's displaying on your screen right now. Thank you for watching this video. My name remains the Adeola Deus.